Right, so we've got the cab jacked up now, a little bottle jack there. We'll probably whip that in a minute because we are chocked with a load of wood. So the cab is all jacked up. We've got the cab mount out now. So it's just, well, we're just waiting for the mount to come with the loader and the pallet tines. Obviously that's probably the easiest way to get this offside the pallet tines under. And we can just boom it out, like, well, boom it in. But like I say, yeah, it's all loose on there a lot. Thanks to Darren. Yeah, it was no bother because I've heard some nasty stories about these being really stubborn. But wound the two wind out bolts in. So basically, you wind them in, and that winds the wedge out. If you know what I mean. So and it just pops. So job was a good one. So yeah, next job is pallet tines. Get the wheel off. Buzz the bolts holding the trumpet housing off. Darren's also, he's a good old boy, old Darren is. I really owe him. He's already dropped the oil out as well, or most of the oil out. So when we pop the trumpet housing off, it shouldn't be too much drop out. And we can have a look at this mythical bolt. Right, so me and Darren have got the wheel off. The handbrake cable to loosen off, there's a little bracket down there, a couple of bolts, get that out of the way. Then the ring of bolts round the trumpet housing. That'll just fall off then, mate, won't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just fall off, but wheel was alright though, wasn't it?
Like the wheel just
yeah.
Fell, yeah.
That weren't too bad. Right, let's crack on. Right, so we've got, I've got all the bolts out underneath. Them two are loosened off. Obviously just holding it on while we get the tines placed under it. We're going to get the pallet tine under there, clamp it to the trumpet housing, and then we'll just drive back like. So obviously that weighs a few K like. So if we use the old teleporter, that'll make life a bit easier for us. That's the aim anyway. Coming.
I would say it's falling off.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Do we need a little bit of a bucket under there just in case we drop a bit of oil? Yeah, how much is going to be? Not a lot, is there?
I drained it right from the sump plug, or from the,
So there shouldn't be a lot then, should there, in theory? Or is it, you know what happens, you get a bloody pool of oil, then you've got to work around them.
These are only £1 plus that.
Of course, yeah, you're well equipped for such
Yeah. And
incidents, isn't you?
Yeah, and as soon as you're paying me for this.
What's the pound you say?
Pound
I
each.
suppose you've not got 10 of them out here, look. Right. Trumpet housing is is loose, but
it sort of moved initially, but
yeah.
now it's.
Well, I think right. Well, what we'll do is we've got a bit of a drop on now. We want to be careful here. We don't lift up and so just jump in, but
It's got to go real gently.
yeah, just see what happens if we go back. See if it comes or we end up sliding the time.
Did it come away at the bottom at all?
It doesn't look like a lot, no.
No.
That's possibly because.
So it's just tipped a little bit from
Yeah.
the top.
Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm just going to loosen that off a little bit, whether that'll help. But yeah, it's a bit. Oh, that'll come, mate.
That just moved, didn't it?
Yeah, because that'll come.
Yeah, it's
Sure
on the
it will.
it's on a dowel peg, by the
Yeah.
looks of it. It's pivoting in the middle.
And there's a dowel here.
Yeah, and
There's
I guess
one
there's going to be one.
There's one there as well at top.
There's
Another one there.
That's the one they talk about being hollow.
Oh, that's the hollow one. There's two here. There's one there, and there's one a bit further, about 4 o'clock.
Do we tighten that back up again?
I'll nip that up, and we'll just you just go backwards because I can jiggle that.
You jiggle.
Yeah.
I'll sit over here out the way.
Yeah. You'll be away from all the damage then, won't you?
Yeah.
Just be aware of that as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll let you know when we get out far enough. I might have to just turn to bring the front away from the tank. We'll keep going straight for a minute. That's coming. Right, up very gently, up very gently. Oh. Back slowly. Right, so the trumpet housing is finally off. There's your ring gear there, brake disc there, there's the other side of the brake disc. That all looks actually very good. Here's our crappy hole where I've drilled out, and it's still not very nice in there. Doesn't want to come out even now I've got the trumpet housing off. Right, so what we're going to do, because that is still being, I just cannot get that out. That is just not playing ball in there, and you see. So what I'm going to carry on doing is drill that out. I'm going to drill that out to what it is, 18mm, and drill it all out to 18mm. I'm going to tap it. No, actually, no, tell a lie. I'm not going to drill it out to 18. I need to drill it out to 19mm. Then I can get a 20mm tap in there, get a tap in there, and we'll get an M20 bolt in there. So we're going to have an odd bolt, but yeah, that is not coming out anytime soon. And I've cocked up a bit. I'm going to raise my hands, cocked up a bit. I've drilled some thread out, so it's just not going to. Darren's just shaking his head. He's on the tee at the minute. What do you reckon, Darren?
Well, apart from the fact I have to keep supplying you with cups of tea.
Cocked it right up, innit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But so that's where we're at. But you know, it's just one of them things. That's the way I look at it. And you get these problems, you have to overcome them. And there's always a way to overcome it. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to 19mm, tap it, metric bolt, job's a good one. So at least I've got good brake discs anyway. There's something to look for on the bright side.